Hey, Ken folks, how y'all doing? Lord, everybody up in here. I guess we all want to talk about these people on this show. Ooh wee, what is going on? So let's see who all is here. Everybody here. Good Lord. Serene, Brown Skin Beauty 52, Zelene, Linda Ford, Terrace. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? DT, HU Angel, Rara Rossjoy online, Manisha Price. How you doing? Girl, yeah, it was a trip now. MR Spiller, I see you. Maybelline, Adam Harris, you're a new subscriber. Good to see you. I am enjoying you. All right. So listen. Y'all, what y'all thought about that episode? That's all I got to say. I enjoyed every bit of it. Let me just be very transparent and tell you I enjoyed everything from start to finish. I really did. It was very interesting. I was excited to see Wendy announce her some of her surgeries because it really would have been like the elephant in the room if she did. It would have been the elephant in the room. Hey PBH, hey S. Collins. Child, I'm serious. It's for real. So it's like at some point she would have had to say something. There's no way she could have had all that work done. Everybody done seen instead of the face transplant, she had a whole body transplant. There's no way in the world she could have not mentioned it. Okay, somebody was gonna talk about it, and it is what it is. So they kicked this thing off with her, talking about she finally did something for herself or whatever. I guess so. I guess she did something for herself. You could call it that, y'all, right? But the problem I got with all this, I did something for myself. You did more than a few things for yourself. So, and then I noticed during her little party, did y'all notice how they was gagging, talking about, making it look like she just talked and talked and talked forever and would not never shut up. That was off the chain, and I was unprepared. He said, "How you doing, girl?
Hey girl.
What's going on? Did you watch that? Did you watch the show tonight? Please tell me you caught this episode."
Oh, I did. I did, girl. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
baby, she said tweaks. AVIL says talking about she did some tweaks. Yeah, she did more than some tweaks. She tweaking if she think we believe that. Talking about she just
Yes,
did some tweaks. God, what is that? What do you mean tweaks, Wendy? What are the tweaks,
baby.
though? Hmm. And then Robin and the girl, Robin of all people, to call out talking about some she had a flat butt, now she got a little something back there. Now Robin wasn't lying, but who is Robin to call it out?
Huh. Because baby, she aging in front of our eyes. That's
Ain't
all I'm
she?
gonna say.
It was something. I was unprepared. Hey, with using her royal family emojis. Listen, her surgeons did a hell of a job. They really did. I'm not
Oh,
knocking it.
they
I
did.
think she looks better than she has ever looked probably in her life. I'm gonna just go on record and say that.
Yes, very beautiful.
She
Very
does. She looked
beautiful.
good. Now I will say this though, sis, I did cringe with her giving her children the titty cupcakes.
Girl, I did too.
I cringed. I don't understand why you got to give your children the titty cupcakes. Yeah, oh, Karen always get that work done, honey. The grand dame plays no game. She keep herself fresh. Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Girl,
Yes.
she had me cracking up.
Mm-hmm. She
Hot
did.
box.
Man, look, listen, you know what I feel like? I feel like everybody in here want to get straight to the real good messy part, which was Gizelle trying to come for the grand dame and auntie gathering her together and sending her right on back. I was not ready in no way, shape, form, or fashion prepared for the way the grand dame handled her and told her about her hot box, said she on fire.
Yes, she did.
Oh my God, girl, I was so shook. I was so
Stink,
shook.
stink.
Oh my God. I was shook. Okay, it was a 10 on the Richter scale. I was unprepared for that. For her to tell that girl basically your whole box is singing Disco Inferno was a problem. I didn't even know what to say, and it was bad because she was sitting there looking crazy like she couldn't believe Karen took her head off. But it's like, stop attacking people if you don't want nobody to shoot back. I'm starting to question Gizelle's mental capacity. I'm starting to question whether she's developmentally delayed, whether she just doesn't understand that you can't whoop somebody's tail and leave yours at home.
I know.
Now
And
she made it
they,
her business to attack that lady, talking about, we're gonna talk about your broke problem and your marriage problems and your cheating problems. Like, girl, what are you talking about? You sitting up here repeating the rumors, nothing that you have anything solid on. So if people gonna talk about rumors, Gizelle is not in any position for anybody to start talking about her rumors, is she?
no, she's not. Because, baby, honey, she is so beautiful, but an ugly personality. As beautiful as Giselle is, and I mean beautiful, but an ugly personality.
And I'm gonna go so far as to say, as beautiful as she was, because that beautiful she had looked like it's fast expiring if it didn't already go bad. Now,
Yes,
on the terms of plastic surgery, she likes to mention that Auntie Karen had work done. I'm waiting for when Gizelle gonna go get her work done, cause she late.
yes.
Gizelle sitting up there looking like a bruised banana in the summer heat. Hey, how you doing, cuz? Clarissa,
Hey, how are you? I'm sorry.
Hey,
you up here looking good, checking yourself. I mean, you done checked yourself, said
Cause
you look good.
first of all, I didn't know I was even actually on camera. I thought I was just sitting backstage. I'm over here reaching to get some stuff. I didn't know I was on stage, so I'm gonna get my stuff over here first before I came. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you fine, sis. Listen, this might be your first time to the back porch. Hey, Keaton
Yeah.
Anderson, I hope you got some clothes on today. We don't want to repeat last night. But yeah, when you come to the front porch, honey, I normally pull you right on up. Ain't no delay. When I
Oh,
see
see,
you,
that's the first time for me. I didn't know that. I'm thinking I'm in
that's
the
all right.
backstage.
I hope it won't be your last time. I hope it won't be
No,
your
it
last
won't
time.
be. No,
Now
it
tell
won't.
me what you think about that show, girl. What got you? Which part shook you up?
Well, I'm loving it first of all because that's the area I'm from anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But
mm,
what got me is this season, Gizelle. First of all, she when you think about it, she really doesn't have a storyline. Okay, her storyline after getting thrashed on their reunion by Monique
mm-hmm.
and Karen, and then Monique being gone, she needed something to keep her on the show this year. So what she's doing is picking up, going after Karen about the discussion they talked about her with Jamal, which was all true, wasn't no lies. So she
Right.
gonna come
That's
out
right.
her bag to go after Karen. But what she don't realize, the Grand Dame was already gonna be ready for her anyway. Okay, and I would not be surprised during before filming season because since Grand Dame does live in Potomac, like Monique, she hasn't been to her
Mm-hmm.
house, and they discussed some of the stuff in that binder. So when she comes to her this year to throw with her, some of the stuff that Monique couldn't say is gonna come out of the Grand Dame's mouth to Gizelle this year. I guarantee you that's what's gonna happen.
That's right.
I
I
guarantee you
agree.
it's gonna happen. Yes, absolutely. And I'm here for it. I want Wendy and I want Karen to thrash her so good till she can't even raise her head. So she gonna want to go to the
Ooh.
plastic surgeon
Mm.
and fix that neck. Okay? I am so sick of her. Okay, I'm just like they need to get rid of her too. I know she's a fan favorite and she's on all those call-in shows, but they need to
Mm-hmm.
get rid of her because her things the producers ask her to do to stay on the show is one thing, but she goes too far to the point where it
Yeah.
takes how do I say, the goodness out of the show. I mean, she's beyond. And to me, she don't
Yeah.
not married, don't nobody want her. She don't have no what is it that makeup line that's gone.
Yeah.
She living in that stable in Bethesda,
Mm-hmm.
Maryland, at Andrews Air Force Base. I know exactly where she lives, which is
Hold
Old
on, sister.
Bethesda.
Did you say the stable? You say that woman living in the stable.
That was the stable
Lord.
that she bought, and it was a repo, what you call it, home, and she had to fix it up because the area where she lived is also an expensive area of Maryland. But because it was a repo, she got it at a steal, and she had to fix it up. Had that house been like Karen's house or Monique, she would not have been able to live in Bethesda because it's just expensive, if more than Potomac, Bethesda,
Mhm.
Maryland.
Mm.
So she living in a stable house because she lives in a farm area. That was like a stable hand house. And so she
Okay.
put it up and
Yes,
make it was a
indeed.
You know what? That explains that look. Because I was trying to place that. Y'all know
barn.
I come from Ocala, Florida. I come from horse country. And I
Yeah.
knew that
Mm-hmm.
look. It had
Mhm.
that rustic look, but I couldn't call it.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what it was, y'all.
She
And so
she
that's
got
what it is.
that was what she called like one of those home foreclosure repo places, and she got it as a
Mm.
steal, but she had to fix it up because it really wasn't livable. You saw how it was. She had to
Yeah.
redo it to make it a home to live in. That's why Karen used to
Oh,
say it was a stable home, and it really was a horse stable type home.
oh
That's why
my God.
that's why she had to build the west wing to come out that basement part to live on that side where you saw her with her makeup and the extra room. That's why
Yeah.
she had to do that.
She
Yeah.
did.
She's
You
living
know that
off
Mm-hmm.
makes
she's living off of child support from Jamal.
Ooh.
Okay.
yeah, I
I'm
think
from
so.
Baltimore, so I know. I know about
Yep.
Empowerment Temple, where he came from, the chicks that he knocked up in the church, and the ones he left before he went to Georgia. Okay?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
girl, tell
I
us.
know
Tell
about
us,
all of that.
Clarissa.
Yes, I
Girl,
do. I'm from Baltimore. I
Clarissa,
know.
Oh,
tell it
girl, tell us
all.
some more, girl. Come on
I'm
Okay,
now.
this
from
what I
there, so
want to
I
know.
know.
This
Because
what
she
this what
was
I
the
want to know
side
from
chick.
somebody this since
Mm-hmm.
you from there. This what I want to know. How
Mm-hmm.
many women in that church would you say if you had to guess that he was going with? How many of them women he was going with?
He had at least about 5.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh,
Girl,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, he had at least about when he left Maryland, he had 2 in the oven when he left.
no. So
He
tell
like
me this.
he likes young
Okay,
young girls. They were
that's
young.
what I was about to ask you. Mm-hmm.
In their 20s. See, Gizelle don't like nobody know, but Gizelle was a side chick. She was
She
a side
was.
chick to his first wife.
I heard
That's how
that.
she got him. So she shouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
been surprised that he was not going to cheat on her.
I
Okay.
heard that. I heard she was a
Yeah.
side piece, and then she
Yeah.
managed to pull him out somebody else's bed. But
Yes.
this is
Mhm.
the thing. I also heard that he had another woman pregnant when she went down the aisle.
Yes, she did. It was a younger girl. She was like 22, 23 years old. Hmm.
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
he likes the young girls. The only thing really Jamal is good for in your city, in a church outside the ministry, is he is a good community activism. He does a lot for the community. He will
Mm-hmm.
gather. He would do stuff like bring food in for the poor. He has stuff for Mother's Day. He'll close a grocery store down. Have all the single mothers and their kids to come down, give free food and stuff. He's good at that. And any kind of civil rights stuff goes on. He's good for stuff like that. But once he steps into that church house, that's another thing coming. He likes to
Ooh.
wear
Mm.
anything in a skirt.
So
And it's
basically, he good in the street, but don't let
yeah,
that Negro do altar call. Okay,
yeah.
got it.
Because the church he was the pastor of in Baltimore was his daddy's church. And when his daddy
Mm-hmm.
stepped
Mm.
down, he turned it over to him. And when he kept
Uh,
fornicating to have those issues, his father begged him to step down, but he refused to.
my God. Yeah, he needed to step
Mm.
down because
Yes,
he had too much
indeed.
controversy. And see,
Mm-hmm.
this is
Mm-hmm.
where I got confused,
Mm-hmm.
y'all,
Mm-hmm.
because she wanted to say, "Oh, Karen talked about my family," but she done
Mm-hmm.
talked about Karen's family. She done talked about her
Yep.
money. She done talked about her man. They done talked about
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ray
Mm-hmm.
genitals, everything. Like they have
Mm-hmm.
gone all the way to the gutter. But the
Yeah.
minute somebody
Mm-hmm.
mentions some of her business, this heifer
Mm-hmm.
gets her panties in a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
don't
see,
understand what she thought the difference was. And let me say this, y'all. Somebody tell me what the hell she had on tonight.
why she have on that leather out? I was trying to figure that
Girl,
out
I
today.
don't know.
6-inch
She looked like she was finna,
lubricant.
girl, she looked like she was finna open up for Houdini. I don't know what the hell she had on, but I had enough of her with that leather outfit.
Girl, who is her stylist?
She has
That's
Nobody.
what I
tried, but
want
she
to
don't
know.
have one. She don't have the money to afford a stylist. Okay,
She had
none
to
of them
pick up
live in
that
Potomac.
stable. She had to
None
look
of
at
them. None.
Miss Karen house in Potomac.
Yeah, she's the only one that lives in Potomac.
And that
Okay,
new girl, Mia,
Mm.
well, she said, no, that's right. She said she stayed to the harbor.
she lives in Harbor Place down in downtown Baltimore. I know where she lives.
Okay.
It's near Fells Point. I know where she lives. It's kind of ritzy. It's an area that the movers and shakers
You need a
live.
couple coins to stay down there.
Yeah, it's a lot of coins.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of coins.
Oh,
It's on the water. It's on the water down there.
Okay, that
So
explains it.
if all of her businesses are up in between DC and Virginia, yeah, she's got a hell of a commute, and that traffic is horrible. She probably 2 or 3 hour drive just to get to DC. So yeah,
Mm.
okay.
yeah, and Robin lives in an area called Hanover, so she's near close to Baltimore too, and Ashley lives actually in Arlington in a condo. That's where Ashley lives. She lives in
Okay.
Arlington, Virginia. That's where she lives.
Well,
And
Ashley's husband got a little money too. Now
he's
this,
got
Yeah.
money.
yeah,
He's got money.
he got a little money, little munty
Yeah,
munty.
yeah.
So
He's got long money. So
okay,
she's
and so
good.
now tell me this:
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all die? Did y'all just die when Auntie Karen told that lady she had a flamethrower between her legs?
Ooh,
Because
she
I
said,
did.
"Hot box."
I
Yes,
did.
I
Y'all was
did.
gonna listen when she said that. I said, Lord, they gonna have my funeral next. I ain't gonna make it
But
because I was not prepared for me for Auntie to go there, and then for
mhm.
Gizelle talking about I got the walk box. Girl, if you had a walk, one of the men would have stayed. Now we ain't even finna
Yep.
tell that lie. Like you told them the best thing since sliced bread when everybody done went near that thing done took off running. And it sounded like to me they was running from the heat, according to what
Every
Auntie
minute she
Karen
get
said.
Yeah,
on the show is
I
gone.
had heard that rumor about her though. I
I
heard that, but I
had
wasn't
to.
sure.
I
Yeah,
had to, but I was shocked that Auntie Karen said that on national
yeah,
television.
yeah. I had heard that about her. She was very promiscuous when she was in Hampton. Very
Yeah, I
promiscuous.
heard.
Yes,
Very
indeed.
promiscuous. So
I heard that.
I'm inclined to believe that's true. But when she said sing, I wonder is that the mental institution that Jamal sent her to.
Oh, that might
When she
Oh,
be.
said
That
sing,
might be.
yes, she
that's
did
the
say
mental
sing sing.
hospital. That's the mental hospital. Cause
Mm,
she was in there
Oh,
about a good
Karen,
three
good
months.
baby.
About a good 3 months.
look,
Uh-huh.
man, Auntie Karen ate her up. I want
Yeah,
Giselle to, listen. Didn't Michael Jackson them say, "Stop, the life you save might be your own. Don't
exactly.
put
Hmm.
going over there no more, because that lady ain't playing with you.
She's not.
Leave
That lady
Karen
is not
alone.
playing."
Karen tried to come in there with love and light, and then she tried to come for her for no reason. So she deserved that tag whooping right there at that
You
table.
sure did. Ain't gonna sit there. Her
Hmm.
and Robbie funny looking behind, looking crazy and scratching their necks and scratching their eyes. You should have told
Robin.
your homegirl that was the wrong road, and maybe she wouldn't have went over there and got bopped upside her head.
Hmm.
And what y'all think of the new girl? I think I like her.
I like her
Oh, yeah.
too. I like her
I
too.
like her. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Me
tell
too.
you. From
Hmm.
the trailer, I was on the fence because I didn't like her talking about she was sleeping with the man in the Waffle House bathroom and talking about
Yeah.
popping off. But then when they said her age, I understood why she made those references because maybe that's
Yeah.
closer to her generation. Some of us is grown, so we don't
Hmm.
talk like that.
Hmm.
But I like that heifer because
Yeah.
she sat up there and she went toe to toe with Wendy, little cranky, uptight
Hmm.
tail, talking about because basically the girl say, "What did you have done?" Keep talking about you got some tweaks. Tweak my behind. Ain't nobody tweak them. That's that sofa cushion in your tail. A doctor put that thing back there to make it look like you had a butt, and you invited people to your house to talk about plastic surgery, and then get defensive and catch an attitude because the girl asked you about it.
Right.
And when they
Right.
asked her, and then she gonna say you look like you had work done. I love the fact that little mama came right back at her and say, I sure did. I had this, and this, and even my clitoris. I said, well, all right, madam.
I
Take
know,
us to
huh?
church. Why don't you? I
No
like
Please
her.
shame
tell
in
me
her
your
game. I
gospel.
liked it. She had no shame in her game.
I like
I
that.
I like
Yep.
that too. I was like, hey, she can afford it. I don't knock nobody if you got the money for improvement. Do what you want to do, but just don't go overboard with it. That's just my thing with some of them. Some of them do too much. But if you
I
can
Mm-hmm.
say do
afford it,
whatever make you feel good. I don't have a problem.
hey,
My attitude is my thing is own up to it. Whatever you do,
yeah,
I don't care if you make yourself look like Jim Carrey from the mask. Own up to it. Just hey,
uh,
that's what I did. Whether it was a good decision, a bad decision, it was my decision. I ain't gonna never
yeah,
tell nobody don't go listen. If you want
right,
the doctor to play in your face with knives, let him
right.
play in your face. But don't come back lying talking about you just had some tweaks when somebody
Well,
done
she
put you
should have.
through a whole darn wood chipper.
When
Now
she
come
knows she
on.
was
Mm-hmm.
lying, ain't nobody gonna check your boobies out. And then they had the camera go down to the sides. I knew right then she had liposuction done too.
Well, not
Okay,
just
Mm-hmm.
lipo, she had
and a
somebody put
booty.
something in that back because that girl
She
was
Yeah.
did.
flat.
She
You could
did. She
have,
did.
Flat.
She did.
girl,
Iron board flat.
you could have ironed every tablecloth in your house on that
She was
girl's
a
behalf
pancake.
last season.
She was a pancake, straight up
She,
and down.
Yep,
she to
that's the
me,
word, pancake.
I said it before, and I said it again. She looked like a pregnant snake last season. Cause she
He
would put
filled
on
her
them tight
in,
clothes, and it would just be squeezing in certain spots, and nothing protruded in the back at all,
especially
ever.
when she wore that white tight bodycon dress. She was straight up
Girl,
the back. She had
Mm-hmm.
nothing in the back of her butt. But see, she don't realize when that show ended last year. I think I was watching Bravo something, one of them shows,
hmm
and she had a cameraman with her when she went to see that doctor, and she pointed to her butt. She had a consultation right after the show. I watched it, so I thought
uh-huh.
only she was getting her butt done, but later on she had her boobs done.
She had everything what she needed because
Everything was done.
her whole
Yeah.
body was a struggle. Her entire body was a
Hey,
struggle.
I'm
hmm
happy for her because it did make her look better. But don't lie about it. I mean, they
Yeah,
can look and see. They saw your body. I mean, you went to
yeah.
pools and stuff with bikinis on with them over there, whatever you went last year. So they saw you didn't have no butt. Come on now.
They sure saw it. Everybody seen it. I know I did. I wish I
Yeah.
didn't, but I
Just
surely saw it.
just own it. But
Yes.
hey, I'm just waiting to see later on in the season if it's really true about her husband having them babies with that white woman.
I don't know. We gonna see because see
Mm.
that
Yeah, that attorney.
where that rumor started off is real questionable. Now we done later
Yeah, that's
find
what
out
I'm
that
saying.
that the source of that rumor, them people like to lie. So until I see some
Yeah.
evidence, I'm gonna reserve my comment on that.
Yeah,
Um,
always
I
Gizelle,
hope
always Gizelle.
you're right, but I'm gonna say this: I hope
Mhm.
Eddie didn't do that. I
I
really
do
do.
too.
No.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
he seemed like
I
a really
truly
nice guy. It was hard for me to believe when I heard that rumor that he did that. So I guess
right.
it's just remained to be seen how the season's going to turn out. But like I said, I'm looking forward to the season and everything. But I just want them to get Gizelle this season. And after this season, Robin needs to go. She's still boring. Okay, she's still
Yeah,
boring.
Yeah.
child Robin. If you notice, I barely mentioned her because she was barely worth a mention. Poor little Robin. She just sat up there looking all sad and pitiful and boyish. I
Boring.
didn't have nothing to say about her
Woo! She child Warren down there in Baltimore, Coppin State, having a good time with all them women professors. Okay, he ain't thinking about Robin.
at all, at all. And I'm not mad at him either because I
No.
understand. I
Yeah.
understand. Ray
Yeah.
all day. How you doing, girlfriend? But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing. I'm just not here for it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Wendy, and I'm trying to figure out why Wendy call herself just being invested to the new girl just for the hell of it. Like, does she call herself trying to haze somebody? Girl,
I'm
you
like,
ain't been here
girl,
long enough to be hazing nobody.
she
You
just
better be
started
glad they
herself.
let. First of all, she better be glad they
Mm-hmm.
let her come back for another season with her little
Yeah.
pitiful dry self.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. The most
Exactly.
interesting thing about her last season was when Auntie Karen picked at her and showed us how she do the slither. That was the most
Yeah.
interesting thing about her.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. So, and it's like I still kind of wonder why. I wish they would get more in depth with her issues with her in-laws, with her husband. That's a story
I
now that needs to
know.
be dug into for her.
But you know, them
Yeah.
people ain't gonna come on that show for her because they don't like her. They're not gonna come on that show for her to let them get into that. That's not
Oh,
gonna
okay.
happen. Yeah, that's
Okay.
not gonna happen. They don't want nothing to do with Wendy at all. And I'm
Wow.
still side eyeing her for that purpose. Because
Yeah.
usually those moms, a lot of times they'll soften up once children show up,
Yeah.
especially male
Right.
children. Now
Mm-hmm.
Wendy done had a few boys, and
Yeah.
them people still don't want nothing to do with her. That says a lot to me.
Yeah. They have never seen their grandmother
It
at all.
does.
10
The
years of
fact,
marriage.
girl, let me tell you something. If you find a West African mama anywhere and she don't run to carry her grandchildren, as they say, it's
Mm-hmm.
something real wrong there. Very
Yeah.
seldom do they just let, even if they don't like the mama, they coming to get them grandbabies. The fact that
Yeah.
that woman ain't came to get her grandbabies
Mm-hmm.
because they came from Wendy, that says
Yeah.
everything. That
Yeah.
that in itself got me side eyeing her.
Yeah. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't think it's for the reason everybody thinks. I think it's more to it. I don't think it's just a matter of them accusing her of being Osu or anything like that. I don't believe that one bit. I believe
Mm-hmm.
it's something else. It's another reason why they were against him marrying her. And let me see, Mary says Candice still lying about her mom's name being on the deed. That's what I want to know.
Right.
That's the
Right.
part I'm waiting
Oh
for, y'all.
yeah.
Yeah. Her mother's name's on the deed in that house.
Oh, I done seen it. I know. But what
Uh-huh.
I want to know is she gonna talk about it? And did y'all know that she had Miss Dorothy room and then Miss Dorothy got that
I
big
saw
cut out
that.
of her stuff by the bed?
I guess she said it's an investment, huh?
Lord have mercy. Yes.
I think
Rashida,
I saw one
hold
of the
on,
bloggers this week said that her mother and her stepdad, they're going through divorce right now.
Oh, okay, probably so.
And they're
Rashida
waiting for the
601,
Oh.
legalization.
Rashida 601 say the African culture is crazy about the sons. You better say that again. They don't play about them boys. So the fact that
Yeah.
she that lady grandsons and she still don't want nothing to do with her, that
Yeah.
says everything I need to know. Lord, Yolanda Franklin say Gizelle started the fire, but Karen caused an inferno, didn't she though?
She burnt that
I,
house down,
Yeah.
okay?
first
Karen
of
burnt that
all,
She
house
sure
down,
did.
now,
okay?
y'all, this is what I'm trying to figure out. When did they start making lighter fluid small enough to carry in a clutch? Because apparently Karen had some.
Mm.
Now
Yes,
that's
she
what I want
did.
to know.
She had her ammunition with her in that purse, okay?
She did. She did. She did. And I was unprepared for that
I
foolishness.
love me some Grand Dame. I love me some Grand Dame.
Child,
I
we all
do.
love her. And I'm gonna tell you something. I
Wait
think
a
that's why. I
minute.
think that's why Giselle don't like
Yeah.
her.
And
Giselle
I don't
doesn't.
know, I don't know about y'all, but to me, I kind of miss not seeing Monique on that
I
edition tonight.
don't.
I
I
did.
don't.
I kind of miss
I
not
think it worked.
seeing her.
I think it worked without her there. I think it worked without her there.
Yeah.
She didn't have nothing that she. I like Monique, but
I just miss her.
Monique could not have added anything to that exchange or to that encounter this evening. Literally, I sat there and
Yeah.
looked, and I thought
Mhm.
about what the hell could Monique have brought to that?
Yeah, true.
Nothing. And guess what else? This showdown between Giselle and Karen been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And so debonair,
Yes, it
hey
has.
nephew, y'all tell my nephew, hey. He say I'm
Hey,
living
so
for Karen
debonair.
and
Hey,
Mia.
cutie pie.
He said he living for Karen and Mia and this new tag team they have going on. He say
Yes,
Monique is bad.
yes,
Mia don't
yes.
seem like she is for
Yes.
play. I know that's right, nephew. Now
Mm,
that's the truth. They ain't ready for none of that. And
no,
see,
no.
I also want to say, hold on, where is this at? I hate when I miss a comment. Yolanda had another good point. Yolanda say Monique made the right decision because her family is important. That's
Yeah,
right.
she is. She did. She made the right decision. I'm just saying I miss
Mm-hmm.
her.
I
I just
mean,
miss seeing her weekly.
well, girl, all you gotta do is go over to her YouTube
Yeah.
channel. You can see her every day. Be on there
Yeah,
talking
I
about
do.
nothing.
I do. I do.
Yeah, I like her, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell the truth. Monique ain't that interesting. Without all that drama and stuff, Monique just ain't that interesting. I like her. She's
Mhm.
like the cousin you go check on. You know your pretty cousin. You happy to see her. She got nice
Yeah.
clothes, and then I come see you in 2 months, cause I'm
Yeah.
just not. I ain't really.
Yeah, I bought
I
her
ain't getting
Lily
nothing out
Eve.
of
It's
her.
really good. So, I support her that way too.
Yeah, I like her with the oils and stuff and all
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Monique is a good person. I like her. She just not interesting enough to where the show gonna flop when she goes. She's not a Nene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Karen is the Nene on that set. If Karen go, they
Yeah.
gonna all fall.
Oh yeah. That show gonna fall apart. Currently.
You ain't lying.
It's
Now
gonna fall apart.
Veronica say Monique teach Karen how how to stay on ready with Gizelle and the mother RHOP girls. I don't think Monique taught her that. Y'all don't know Karen. Karen is real.
Yeah.
Karen
But I
is
Yeah.
real.
but I believe Monique gave her
Princess,
some more stuff to you shoot at Gizelle though.
I don't
I do.
believe that. Because Karen,
I think
listen,
so.
Karen been knowing Gizelle for years, and she know way more Giselle business than anybody else on that cast. What she has been doing, she been sparing Giselle, because Giselle was actually supposed to be her friend, but that hooker
Right.
was shooting at her. So Miss
Mm-hmm.
Karen said out her own mouth, she took the gloves off. And
Right.
House of the Princess say Monique has said herself she feels she is boring, and she feels correct, sis. She is boring as hell. And we love her, but she can stay over there with her
Mm-hmm.
family. And I wish them well. I hope God bless
Yeah.
them to stay off television, because we don't want to see no more of that.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, look who in the building. Wait a minute. Let me
Who's
get back.
that?
Hold on. Elite Hair Collection. All right. Hey. Grand Dame says she don't have to
Hey.
get ready, she stay ready. I know that's right. And you right.
Mm-hmm.
He hard not say Karen been waiting to unleash that fire. She showed hell. And
She
she let loose on that heifer tonight and told her about her hot box.
she
Mm-hmm.
she said she wasn't gonna hold back on it this year. She said she'd been holding stuff in for years, and this year she was not gonna do it. She was gonna be
That's
ready to sell.
that's why I'm telling you. Monique ain't had enough nothing to give Karen. Half the stuff in that binder she probably got from Karen. Truth be heard.
Yeah.
Karen know where all the bodies is buried. Karen know
True.
everybody's dirt. But Karen
True.
is one of them
She
people. She
sure
a
do.
class act. She is a class act. And if
Mm.
you don't come for her, she ain't gonna mess with you. But
Right.
Gizelle was the one that was stupid enough to carry her behind over there, pussyfooting around that lady front door. Now she got what she was looking for, sitting up there with her mouth hanging open.
Hmm. I think after this season, if once Karen blow her up, I think next season if Gizelle comes back, she gonna be limited. They might tell her like they told her friend, you need to have a storyline if you're gonna come back here. Because we can't keep dragging out Jamal. You don't have no job. What else
Mm-hmm.
you got going on? What else you got going on?
Now wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Press pause. The snipers have come out. Keaton, I didn't even know you was a sniper. Apparently,
What do you say?
he's one of the real members of the royal family now. Keaton say he can hear the commercial in his head. Hot pocket. Me too. Me too. Yes. See, this right here. See,
Yeah.
this is what I was trying to avoid, ladies, because the snipers will come out over here in the royal family and they don't play no games. I was really trying not to bring them out, but here we go.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Lord,
Can we just
I
have
guess
some calm
I
you?
guess we got to run it. I guess we just got to run it. Janice Washington say that was a scary confessional look on Candice Jesus. That was terrible. It was. I can't even argue with it.
Yeah.
Um, Mia is her new replacement. Mark my words. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
do
she
too.
did.
Hmm.
Yeah. I do too.
It was bad. This is the thing. I'm looking at the situation as, much like we saw Skin Your Pores try her hardest to shade everybody and get people that were more popular off the show. Now
Mm-hmm.
that they off the show, ain't nobody watching the show. Giselle better be careful. The producers may like her, but the public don't. If she get all the popular people off the show, who the hell gonna watch her?
Yeah. That's
Now
true.
that's what I want to know. Who gonna watch her? And hold on, where my baby at? Linda Ford say Keaton want attention. Well, baby, if Keaton want attention, y'all the one with his whistle last night. The way y'all was over here overheated on this porch. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all business. But that's what y'all was doing last night up in here misbehaving. Now, Thinking Styles research say, what do you think of the term bonus daughter and son with Candice? I don't have a problem with the term bonus daughter and son, but I
Fake.
will tell you that whole interaction looked fake as hell. And if I'm wrong, y'all tell me.
You
I
Yes.
exactly.
was
I
done.
felt that too. I felt that
Baby,
too.
it's
It's like,
fake.
how you helping a baby with the homework and you couldn't even finish it, but you getting an MBA and her brother had to help her do the subtraction. I
Thank
was like,
you.
you can't figure out that was a subtraction
But
problem. Her brother had to help her. But you going to school to get
Mhm.
your MBA? Really? Wow. Who been writing your papers when you went to get that BA, sis? Because that
All
didn't
I'm
make
gonna say,
sense to me.
well, girl, her mama got enough money. I'm pretty sure they paid people to
Hmm.
write papers. Hell, people used to pay me to write their papers when I was going to school at Clark. So I ain't
Oh,
gonna knock,
okay.
I'm not gonna knock her, and I'm not gonna knock the sister or the brother collecting them coins because we all gotta eat.
But
So
that
it
was
is what it is.
embarrassing. The child came to you to help homework and you couldn't do it. Her brother had to finish the problems. I mean,
But see, I'm with Janice Washington. Janice say you only have bonus children if you have children. Now that was kind of like a little off to me, but I wasn't so I caught that Janice, but I was more thrown off by her interaction with those children. It did not look genuine, and the way that little girl was looking at her like, "You weird lady, like why you talking to me?" Like apparently when the cameras ain't there, Candice don't even talk to them children.
you could tell. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was a setup. It definitely was.
Yes, yes, Tara Taylor. The whole interaction was staged, but not
Hmm.
prepared for. Yeah,
Yeah, because he has three kids. I mean, it was those two. But he got
but
another
he,
one. He's got
but
another.
did you hear him lie on the camera, y'all? Talking about no, you would be the third baby mama. You a lie. I believe Candace mama told the truth. If she have a baby, she gonna be the fourth baby mama. Ain't gonna be no third. All I want to know is did he ever catch up on his child support? That's what I want to know. Did he
No,
catch up?
I
no,
know,
what it
huh?
was, Tanisha, she meant Candace would be the third baby mama because those two have a mother. He has
Oh,
another
them two
child
with the
that
same
wants to
lady.
see. Yeah,
Oh,
they
them
separate
two with the
women.
same lady. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
that so it would
Okay.
have been three. I think the middle child is by a black woman, but she doesn't get along with Candace or him. So that child would never be seen on the show.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
I thought it.
Mm.
To be honest with you, I thought it was weird to put these children on the show. That was so weird.
I guess when that COVID hit, a lot
Yes.
of mama didn't want to, being home and yeah, you going over there with daddy so y'all can be with him all day. I'm gonna have a break for this month or two. I think
Yeah,
that's what that situation was. I
I
think
know that's right.
I think that's
Maya Maya Torres, thank you so much for becoming a royal family member, y'all. We got a new family member. Everybody, welcome Myra to the family. Don't
welcome,
act like y'all don't see her now. Don't do that.
Hey, Myra, welcome.
welcome.
Mhm. Yes, because that's what I was getting from that was real fake and real contrived.
Yeah.
It
Oh
was.
my God, selling dinners out the window of that of the townhouse. They were so fake.
Thank you. Now hold on. Princess just reminded me of something. Princess said, go back and remember that he wasn't even having visitation at one point. That's true. That's
Oh,
true.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that is true.
Yes, ma'am. That's right. So now when it come down to it, the little girl didn't want to talk to her, and the little boy sat up there in the rafters on the staircase, sitting Indian style, looking at him like, what you want? That little boy wasn't trying to come nowhere near her.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, them kids don't like her.
I like to know who paying that child support.
Well, Candace paying it out her Bravo check.
Candace.
He said, what you think?
Oh
Yes.
wow.
She's paying for it.
Yeah, she paying for it. Child, that's a mess.
Yeah, that is. That is a mess. That's a hot mess.
Okay. That's
A
why I
hot.
said I don't know what's gonna happen. I want them to dig into that the papers on that house.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that's what I want them to dig into for me. If they don't dig into nothing else, dig into that. Cause I
Mhm.
want her to quit fronting like, oh, we got it on our own. You ain't doing nothing on your own.
Yeah.
They're 30. Hey girl, oh, that's a pretty picture. How you doing tonight, sis?
Oh, that is. Hey.
Ain't she pretty? And Miss Mary say real fake and
Yeah,
real
she's
contrived
beautiful.
is Candace in a nutshell. Correct. So that's what
Yeah.
I thought of
That
that.
is so
The whole
true.
thing was a mess. The little nude party, that was a bit extra. Then I looked at Wendy. Wendy was doing a lot to me. Wendy had the titty cupcakes, and then she had the whole picture with the breast in a bra. Like she was doing a lot, and I know Karen say she's a new and improved person, but I think the only thing Karen is saying that maybe she don't have She don't have her head up Gizelle butt no more. But I feel like
Mhm.
Wendy's still the same stick in the mud, the same stuck up, judgmental, want to be better than folks. Heifer, she always been.
Yep. So she rolled her eyes when the girl was saying all the stuff that she done. And I was like, you just came from under the knife, so why you want to hate on her? You asked her.
She was rolling her eyes because she was mad because that girl had the nerve to own her truth.
Yeah,
Okay? And
yeah.
she was still sitting up there talking about a goddamn tweak. You ain't had no tweak, Heifer. You had some surgery.
But she right. Her husband may be
Mm-hmm.
32 years older than her, but he is a nice looking man because I seen pictures of her husband.
Yeah, he
He,
looked decent now.
he don't look like he 60 something years old.
Well, that's what she say. She say he don't act like it either.
He
Now,
sure
y'all,
don't.
hold
I
on, y'all.
see.
Our sister Sunrise Speak say the Medicare reunion part 2 is coming on. Now, I ain't finna watch it, but if y'all want to go watch it and tell me what happened, you sure welcome. I'm not watching that show after they stole it from Mariah. Period. I ain't
Yeah.
studying. Now,
Oh,
if y'all let me know, I'll let you come tell us about it.
wow.
What you say, Kesey?
Nothing
What
yet.
is that? He said, not now, in my opinion.
Miss Dorothy need to be a housewife. Now, I agree with that.
Yes, she do need to be a housewife. She do.
I would like her better. I would like her a whole lot better than her
Yeah.
daughter.
Well, she
Yeah,
might as
because
well
her daughter
be
don't have a
divorced.
storyline.
So, hey, she's going through a divorce right now, so she be up there in Potomac a lot now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she gonna
she.
be she gonna be in that house. They got her name on it in her room with the cutout in it. That's why.
Right.
That's why that's her room because that's partially her house.
Yeah. She gonna be because I think right now she's in Atlanta and she comes back and forth. So I think she's gonna be permanently a resident in Maryland since she's
Well, I
going
don't
through that
blame her.
divorce.
That's what she ought to do. Hell, her name. If her name on that house, she got every right to be there.
Yeah, you're
If
right.
her name on that house, she got every right to be there. And I hope she stay there day and night until Michael gets so uncomfortable. Well, not Michael. What is his name? Chris. Till Chris gets so uncomfortable, he get a job. I'm so tired of him making a job out of not working. It don't make no sense. Brandon Mullen say Mia husband is a reformed street hood dude, and you can see it. Oh, I ain't know that now. Y'all
I didn't
teaching
know
me.
that either. I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Child. Well, you hear what's going on, Darius. That's what's happening. Mary say how scary for Chris's daughter when Candice was fake punching her in the face with the potato. Yeah, that little girl didn't smile. She didn't flinch. She didn't even smirk when that heifer did all that. Hey, Chanel D. Queen. Oh, let me see. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. The whole thing, it was a cringy moment for me with them children. Brown Bunny '04. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate you. I thank you for loving the platform and I love you right back. And Unwind and Dine with the Thompson said it was dead awkward. It was. When she had the potato talking about I see her face and put it all in the child's face. That baby is not accustomed to interacting with her.
No. No. She didn't really want to speak much at all.
She didn't
When
want nothing.
Gizelle spoke to her, she didn't even speak.
See, what I don't like is when people use children for a storyline or for content. Now, Candice knows she about another one trick pony. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what she's trying to do is use these children to make her more relevant on this show. Because she
Yeah.
don't have children. Her marriage ain't nothing to talk about. Her man broke. Everybody knows she been living off her mama. So that's what we up against right now. Hey, DT, you been in here clowning and cutting up. Now you remember to tell me, hey, I ain't studying you. Let me see what else going on. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I'm winding down with the Thompsons say part-time ghetto. Oh my. Keaton say she trying to develop a storyline.
I can believe that.
And Keisha, oh my God, girl, you said it. You said a mouthful. Keisha say Gizelle comment on them baby on that baby's eyes. I'm looking at Gizelle sideways. Yeah, Gizelle was being phony too. Talking about that child had pretty eyes. Well, the baby had regular eyes. They was regular brown colored eyes. What was so pretty about the eyes? They wasn't real big. They wasn't almond shaped. She didn't look like no Disney character. Like, what are you talking about? Her eyes is so pretty. And Candice just as fake talking about she get that all the time. From who?
Ooh, child.
These people is real phony.
A lot.
I just want to know what's gonna happen the rest of the season because I'm just so debonair. I can clearly see the team up between
Yeah.
Karen and Mia, and I'm here for it. I can tell Mia got a mouth on her.
Oh yeah. And she
I
said
can
she's
feel
something
it.
about she was raised in a foster home. They
Yeah, she
took her.
said she came up a little rough, you know.
So yeah, you know she got some fight in her.
Yeah, yeah. She said she came up a little rough. I always have respect for people that come from those backgrounds. I don't. But you know, when
Yeah.
you come
Yeah.
from a tough background like that, hey Miss Harris, y'all don't need no manners. Y'all at your sister house now. Y'all know y'all ain't gotta be formal around here, but I'm happy to see you and holler at you though. Um, you know, the reality is when they come from them rough backgrounds and they're able to, you know, excel and prosper and be successful, to me, I feel like it's an even bigger accomplishment because you did have to come from a deficit. So
Mhm.
that's not, you know, that's not small. But I didn't like the way they kind of acted with her just because she was new and they felt like she was pretty. And so now we gonna attack you. I ain't really care for that. Yeah, Allison, I like her. I wasn't sure I was going to like her from the trailer. I think the trailer didn't show her in the best light. But after watching her, I like her. Mia got me. Mia, I'm all in. Let me see what she got. Who it is? Nina Ruth. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Shirley up here still speaking to Keaton. Keaton, don't you start no stuff up in here tonight. Brandon McMullen talking about, hey, Keaton, what's going on? Baby, don't even ask him what's going on because something going to happen. You
Well,
wasn't
you
in
know
here
it was the
last night.
overflow
How
from
these
that last
girls
night.
showed their behind. Lord, they showed their tail up in here last night.
Oh, they
Lord,
did.
yes. Oh, my God. You missed it. Mary say, Wendy with her sons and the cupcakes. What is happening here, Jesus? That's what I said. When she handed them churning them titty cupcakes, I was ready to go home. I was ready to go to the house. Lel say I can sense a Mia and Wendy beef coming. I also can't wait to meet Scully. I don't know who that is, but I'm with it. I'm
I don't
with
know
it.
what that is either.
Anybody new? Anybody new? Bring them. Let's see what they got. As long as they got the coin to be there. Don't bring no YouTubers like they did on Atlanta now. I
Yeah,
do
well,
believe.
yeah.
I believe Lel is right. Wendy gonna end up having some words with Mia. Now I will say this: I know in the blogs they were saying that there was an interview done with Mia, and Mia was like, "Who was the most disappointing?" And she said Dr. Wendy, and who she had the most trouble with, she said Dr. Wendy. So I believe her. I do believe her. I think that's gonna be interesting to watch that play out. Definitely here for the Gizelle and Karen showdown because Gizelle ain't ready and Karen ain't holding back. And whatever night they have their big blow up, I think I'm gonna boil me a pot of oxtails, y'all. That's what I'm gonna do, and put me some onion and potatoes in them, and cook me a pot of rice. Because I'm gonna sit down and suck my fingers and watch this whole show. Because that's gonna be a mess. And did I tell y'all we got to talk about Trick Daddy again? Listen, I know this was our night to just be on RHOP, okay? And we gonna do this thing. Yes, Demi P, me about to get turkey neck all the way together. I believe that too. So yeah, so we done covered RHOP. Anything else y'all want to tell me on that? I'm still gonna listen. But listen, y'all, I got to show y'all something because Trick done lost his ever loving mind. Well, this is what say she should have just showed them on the Spice Channel. No, girl, not on the Spice Channel. Jesus, I heard about the Spice Channel. I hope we're not talking about the children watching the Spice Channel. Okay, yeah, she a friend of the show. Yeah. So we finna talk about Maurice nasty behind just a little bit, y'all. We got to drag him to the porch yet again, cause Maurice don't know how to act. He always doing something he ain't got no business. Well, according to the Shade Room, apparently this time this Joker done been caught putting his hands on somebody's daughter.
Wow.
Yeah,
They too
so
old for that.
so y'all just get a load of this. Hold on. I'm about to let it load up and we finna see it.
Ain't he near 60 years old or something, Trick?
I'm giving you compliment. Don't try me like I'm no. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. I do not play.
I'm finna I'm about to run that back again, y'all. Look at this.
You want to go viral? Touch me in front of the police out, knock me out. Don't play with me. I'm giving you compliment. Don't try me like I'm no. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. I do not play.
So now, what do y'all think about Maurice putting his hands on people? Because, see, he clearly put his hand on that girl. Now, the story I got from the Shade Room and the people in the comments over there on the Instagram is that apparently he was chasing these little girls. Yes, girl, it pissed me off too. I was triggered as hell. Yes. And that's what I wanted to know. Well, apparently he paid their way in the club. So I think he thought that gave him the right to put his hands on people. Who that was Trick Daddy. And you know, over here, we just called him Maurice. Ain't nobody got time for Maurice sitting up there putting his hand on people. Yes, Ray Ray all day. He's sickly as hell. He quick to run around telling people about he's so sick. And I think a lot of us know exactly what kind of sick he is. But then you putting your hands on this little girl and you grabbing her wrist and snatching on her. And then when she go to push him away, at the end of that video, it looked like to me he swung on her. Now that's
wow.
what it looked like to me. Yes. I have had enough of him. Yes, and he was wearing his Pancake Foundation, Dead Negro #7. That's the one he had on.
She said
Yes,
Pancake
Florida
Foundation.
Yeah, Florida Evans. He another one be going to the funeral home stealing them people makeup. He need to stop. Maurice need to be worried about uh, DT say Maurice should be worried about whatever going on inside his stomach other than trying to fight women. Yes, the medical term for his stomach is ascites. He's got a swollen and a distended abdomen. I want him to worry about that. Let's work on that first. Let's work on all them deep cuts and fissures in his face and the fact that he running around here in the lace front and baseball caps. Let's worry about that before you start putting your hands on somebody's
What I
daughter.
do?
What you mean? What you do? What happened, Clarissa? You good? And
I was messing with my camera and I thought I went off. I'm sorry.
you
Yeah,
good?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Can you
But
see me
same,
still?
we can see you, but it looked like you frozen. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me take you out and bring you back.
Yeah, I think I did something. Let me go back out and try to come back in, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh. But that's the thing, the disrespect of it all. Like, what on earth would make you think that you can put your hand on somebody's daughter? And let me tell you something else. May God help him had he ever put his hand on one of mine. Because listen, I don't care nothing about your health status. I would have beat Maurice to a frazzle. It wouldn't have been nothing left. I'd have beat all the makeup off him. Y'all wouldn't even know who he was. That triggered me. It ticked me off. What the hell is wrong with Maurice? Somebody send him a letter, a carrier pigeon or something, and tell him to sit on his hands if he don't know what to do with them. That's right, Keisha. Maurice need to sit his blank down. That she said that pissed her off. Well, it sure enough pissed me off. I wasn't ready. Yes, Lord, Miss Harris, you got me hollering, girl. She said them girls be calling him Mr. Trick Daddy. Yeah, with your old tail. I swear he looked like he's supposed to be on the side of the road boiling peanuts for people. instead of running around here in them Bill Cosby sweaters, snatching on young girls and swinging on them because they don't want your old behind breathing in their face. Probably smell like death. By the looks of that belly, ain't no telling what's coming back up out that throat. He already half dead and rotting on the inside. Probably got maggots crawling back up at him. And you got the nerve to be snatching on people's children. And then swung on that girl because she was trying to get him up off of her while he grabbed on her. All he had to do was leave that girl alone. Thinking Styles Research, she says, hey, Shanitra, can you have a Crown Therapy discussion on pregnancy, sex, and intimacy sometime in the future? I would like to learn more about this if possible. I absolutely would. If you get a chance to become a channel member, not saying that you have to, but if you want to consider that, look into it. That way you can kind of, reach me on those type of things so we can coordinate together. Because if there's a certain topic that y'all want to do, you're welcome to get in touch with me. I do research and make sure I can come to y'all. And then if you bring the topic, you're going to bring yourself up here and you're going to talk with the people with me. Okay? And yes, Keaton, I said boiling peanuts, because that's exactly what he looked like he's supposed to be doing with his dirt daubing behind. It don't make no sense. Got all them potholes and speed bumps in his face and sitting up trying to attack people's children. I have had enough of Maurice. It's like every time we turn around, it's a problem. When is it not going to be a problem? Just the other week, he went after Jay-Z and Beyonce, and them doggone people, they didn't say nothing, but the Beehive got it. And ended up, putting all those bad reviews on that restaurant that he's the mascot for. Yes, exactly, Miss Harris. Letitia say the roast is real. Miss Harris say stranger danger. Exactly. Exactly. And I want to warn every young woman who's listening, if you see that large, strange looking critter anywhere, don't accept anything from him. Don't accept anything from him, because you see what happens. DC say Trick had the right one that day. She better than me. Pull up. I agree. Jamie said he's very disrespectful. He should have had his blanket at home in the recliner watching Wheel of Fortune. You say it again, sis. See, that's what ticked me off with the people who came out and put their capes on. Like, oh, we need to defend him from the Beehive. We don't need to defend that Negro from nobody. Anybody who want him can have it. Anybody who want him can have it, because he's problematic. This man has darn near single-handedly declared himself the enemy of black women. Any black woman that can open her mouth and say, oh, we need to defend him from the Beehive, I want you to check your priorities and please check yourself at my door on the way out. Anybody who want him can show heaven. Yes, they're at 30. Conceal and carry, ladies. Are y'all seeing this? Conceal and carry. Hold on, let me go back. Yes, a lot of these men are becoming dangerous. They are. They are. And guess what? We have a right to refuse any man we want to. And if we don't want to entertain them, if we're not interested in them, we have every right to say so, and we have every right not to be attacked or physically harmed or even threatened because of it. That is disgusting. Yes, DC, y'all do something make me feel better. Y'all dragging across the porch. DC say Trick look like the end of the digestive process. You better say it again. You better say it again. Mm-hmm. Yes, Allison says the problem with Maurice, he keep doing bad mess to be on the news, acting like a fool. It's true. It's true. Keaton say that man did that to get his name out there. This generation don't know who Mr. Trick Daddy is. I know that's right, and they don't want to know. All they know is he looks like Mr. Pooh from South Park, and he's on Love and Hip Hop. That's all they know. And yes, Jamie, they should have jumped him. Had he had his behind in certain parts of Florida, them girls would have jumped him and stomped him out like a brush fire, where he could have been on the news crying about his lupus again. DT say the craters were so crusty that Maurice needed a costume to cover the facial version of Mount Etna. See there? Mm-hmm. That's what he need. Yes, Mr. Pooh. I meant that. Mr. Pooh. That's right. Because that's the best thing to call it. And then we got Chanel D. Queen saying prayers for Maurice's deliverance. Well, I'm going to pray he don't go to the same church Andrew Caldwell went to get delivered. That's what I'm gonna pray for him. Mm-hmm. Brown Skin Beauty 52 say that's his only good check. Loving Hip Hop Miami. You right. Cause he ain't made a hit since then. And the money he made back then, he could have did more, but he was too ignorant. Back then he was disrespecting black women. Back then he was a menace to society. Back then he was the enemy to black women. He ain't just started being trash. He was born in the dumpster. Pearl had him there. And I go on record saying that he's a nasty critter. Latavia J say Trick looked like the other end of an oxtail. Amen. That's right. Miss Harris say Trick looked like he smelled like old chitlins. I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree. Let's see. Regina Burnett say, I'm so glad I took my edibles. Ooh. As Collins say, Trick is very disrespectful to black women. He's always in beef with a black woman. Yes, and you ain't gonna catch him swinging no black man nowhere. Cause I heard he ain't got them hands. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lance Leggins. Hey, cousin. Lance say he a whole fraud and a frog that never got kissed to become a king. More like Frog King catching flies. Okay, there you go. Wait, hold on. Let me get Lorene. Oh, Lorene Brown say, I'm sure he was high. Them eyes are always red. Yes, you know he stay high. You know he the king of bunk. Madeline Adams say, if you look at Wendy, is sweeter to you. Her face and the amount of work she had done is still not that attractive. Well, there's that. Uh-huh. Yeah, Catherine Jerkins say, what Catherine say? Catherine say Trick looked like something that came out of a pimple. Oh, where's Dr. Pimple Popper when you need her? Oh my God. Brown Skin Beauty 52 say Trick looked like he got Mars cradles on his face. Mm. Ray Ray all day said Trick got mama issues. He may. Cause see, the rumor on the street was that his mama was a little loosey goosey. I'm not finna talk bad about that lady. It's not her fault that her son is disgusting, but that may be why he got mama issues. Because of them kind of rumors. I don't know. Yes. Derek 30 says, "Oh yeah, he looked like an 8 ball junkie. Yeah, you ain't that fall. You ain't fall. See, this right here is what he need. He need a good dragon every time he opened his mouth." She said, "Don't look him in the face at no time." I know that's right. And DC say Trick has mama issues because he been pregnant for 10 years. Girl, listen. And the sniper is in the building. 10 years he been pregnant. 10 years and he ain't went into labor. I guess that'll make me cranky too. So on that note, I'm gonna let it lay. I'm gonna leave it right there. If that's what y'all see. Mm-mm. Lord, DT again, all the way from New Zealand. DT say Maurice and Jasmine DeSanta Lee are first cousins since their faces both look like asteroids came down and perched on them. He say he need a good spa day. Well, Lord. Hey, Candice Lane, girl, you got here while the snipers on the porch. Ray Ray all day say old junkie behavior. That's right, old junkie behavior. Because that's what we're looking at is an old junkie. This is an old junkie. But somebody needs to advise that old junkie that we are not going to tolerate you attacking our young women. It is not going to be tolerated. Keep your hands or your paws to yourself. Keep your paws to yourself. We don't even know if you wash your hands. You look like you don't. Like everybody be talking about his food. I wouldn't let that man cook me nothing. I don't care if it was my last supper. He couldn't cook me nothing with them dirty, crusty paws he got, calling them hands. Little crap diggers. Hey, Myra Torres' new family member. She said he's a male chauvinist. He's from a generation where men are the king of the castle. Women just look good and keep them happy. Girl, that ain't the issue. Maurice ain't from that generation. Maurice is just a Floridian male. And I hate to say it, a lot of our men down there really are chauvinists. They really do not respect black women, and they really have a bad habit of putting their hands on people until they touch the right sister and get touched back. Keaton say, is his face included in the Biden administration infrastructure plan? I don't know, Keaton, but it should be. It should be. I think it should definitely be. Darren say he need to brush his nasty gold teeth. Oh my. Love my dogs too. Hey, Shanitra. Hey, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm late and I know I missed some good combo. You did. We just up here dragging Maurice again because now he putting his hands on people's children. As Colin say, his mug shot could be a Halloween mask because it scared the hell out of me. Baby, it scared me too. Keisha say he couldn't cook nothing for her either. He looked stank. Yes. And girl, yeah, he do have dirt under his fingernails. I don't know whether that's dirt or he been digging in his behind. You never know. And Sandy, me myself, say, who got him pregnant is the question. Who baby is that? Now that, my love, is the $1,000,000 question. Who is the baby daddy? That's what I want to know. Mm-hmm. That's right. He need to keep his hands, paws, and drawers off of women. Everything. Yep, I sure did, and I meant that. And mind you, I'm a Florida girl. My dad was a Florida boy. I love my folks, but there are a certain set of men down there that don't mind getting rough with you, and apparently he's one of them. That's just the truth. He used to say, "Just imagine how his breath must feel." I don't want to imagine. I'm scared. I'm scared. Wait a minute, Mina Ruth. She say Bambi said he probably don't wash his hands. See, I didn't watch that little family reunion thing. Did Bambi really say that, y'all? Did she really? Miss Harris say he looked like the Walking Dead. Ooh. Oh my God. Brandon McMullen, men like Trick Daddy, most from Florida, they love putting their hands on women. It's like they don't know how to speak to women with respect. It happens like that sometime down there. It really does. You know, I tell people, and I'm not joking, every fight I ever got into as an adult woman was with a man. Every time. I've never, ever, as an adult, put my hands on another woman. Nor would I ever, if I can help it. Mm-hmm. Lord DC again, the sniper's back. Carry some Pepto to spray on Trick if he confronts you. He does look like something that happens with indigestion. He does. I agree. Pepto might work. Y'all try some baking soda and water too. See, and we got us another sniper. Just silly. Pamela Carter talking about the celebrant from the funeral is the pappy. See? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Jamie say, nope, he's just trash. His wife finally left him. Trina finally distanced herself from him too. She's still doing that radio show with him down there in Miami. Love my dogs too. Thank you so much for the super chat, boo. She say Trick Daddy look like acid reflux. I'm hurt. But that's so accurate. That's so accurate. That fits. Lord, who is this? Micheline Pierre Trick Daddy look like the Mucinex monster. That you know what? That's a good description too. Mm, I'm through with y'all. Can we give Maurice a gift basket of KO or Slim and Tea? Now, I want to know if it worked. I think if we give it to him and that belly go down, we could all take it. And Lorene Brown, you cutting up too. Where you at? Let me come back over here and get you. She said he need an avatar. Now y'all tell Sister Lorene to quit cutting up, please. Ray Ray talking about eat some watermelon and flush that colon. Simone G. Wait a minute. She say that's a booger, y'all. Mm-mm. Now, Princess say she doing her job, but Trina made it clear she disagreed with his behavior. Yeah, when it came to Beyonce, she did go and make sure she posted like I ain't got nothing to do with that because apparently she's a real big Beyonce fan or something like that. But she's done been problematic too, so we ain't gonna forget her and let her just slide either. Hey, cousin.
How you doing, cuz?
Jason. All right.
Yes.
I was
You
like, I
doing all
thought your
right?
mic wasn't working. We
Oh.
doing good. We just dragging Maurice again. We just dragging Maurice
Oh.
again because he decided to put his hands on a young black girl.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we just dragging him along the pavement until all the meat is escaped, scraped, and skinned off him. Miss Harris
As
say,
it
get the
should be.
bleach. Miss Harris say get the bleach and pine sol. Put
Oh.
him behind the house. Oh, child. Listen, they've been dragging him for a good little minute, and I'm letting them drag. I'm letting.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Derek 30 say Trina should have distanced herself years ago. Her career would have went further. I believe you're right. I think it would have went further, but Trina attitude been problematic too. Real
That's
talk.
true too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Micheline Pierre, thank you so much for the super chat, sis. Says I'm in Miami. We tired of tricking his shenanigans. Trina problematic too. That's what I was just saying, girl. She is
Right.
a whole problem. Trina done had that little nasty stink attitude for a while. Now I can tell you about it, but the person that can tell you best is Geisha 305. Get on
Mm.
over there. She got her YouTube page and she got Instagram. Can't nobody drag Trina like Geisha. She drags Trick and Trina until it's just sinful. DC say Trick Daddy is more like Stank Daddy. I know that's right, because he looked musky to me. He looked musky. And I ain't
Wow.
figured out where he got all them Bill Cosby sweaters from that he pull on his big fat behind. And I ain't never seen nobody with a belly that big and the arms so small.
Uh,
I'm serious. He looked like something out of a children's book. You know when kids draw the monster in the closet, got that real wide body, them little bitty anorexic arms. That Negro got arms. He got arms like a T-Rex. I ain't worried about you whooping me. I could slap box him all day. He'll never catch me. Desiree BJ say the royal family don't play. They come hard. So happy to be part of the family. Girl, we happy to have you here.
no.
DC say you need original Lysol concentrate in the brown bottle for Stank Daddy. Amen.
Oh.
Yes, you better say it. And where sis said, let me go back and grab her comment because I don't want to miss it. How do you say that, baby? Pasiana? Pasiana? Trina ruined her own career. She sure did in more ways than one.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
She's talented, but yes, a lot going on.
Brittany say, who is Trick? Who is Maurice? We talking about Trick Daddy. Used to be Trick Daddy dollars. Now he Trick Daddy no dollars. Now dollar, not now real dollar.
And I used to like
Yes,
Trick Daddy
she
back in the
she
day.
okay. We used to all listen to his music, but I ain't never been no big fan. She said Trina need to come out the closet. Trina been out the closet. Now the
Sure
people in the
have.
rest of the country might not have known, but everybody around our neck of the woods knew Trina wasn't in no closet. Trina
I was
been
finna.
one of them Trina been a trisexual. She try everything. She ain't got no boundaries.
Right. Yeah, she
She
been
ain't
out the
got no.
closet.
Yeah, out the closet, round the closet, had a picnic in that mug, everything. Jared say he got them Coogee discount sweaters. Girl, are you trying to say Trick done went to City Trends and got that Coogee? Because that's the only place I know where you can
Baby.
find some Coogee. Yes, Simone. Simone said it for I could. City Trends. That's where you got to go to find the Coogee.
They are really
Yes.
dragging.
Yes. That's what hey, this is what we do over here. When you misbehave, we gonna drag you to the porch.
That's
Princess
right.
says she has a horrible attitude. We waited for her to perform at an after party for 3 hours. That whole rap for 10 minutes and sat down, shook no hands. Girl, if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't even be surprised with that. That's a
Okay.
nasty heifer from way back. She been nasty and it ain't new. Allison say I'm from Miami. Some more kinfolks, girl. There's so many Florida people in the building. I love y'all. I'm from Ocala. I'm from Central Florida. You
All
know
right
where
now.
we real wild. Y'all most civilized down there. Hey, girl. Say I'm from Miami. Most of us never claim Trick or Trina. You better tell them again. You better tell them again. See, people in the mainstream that really don't know Florida, only thing they know is Trick and Trina, so they think that's where it's at. We don't back them people up, and they don't represent us either.
Hmm.
They surely don't. Candice says, I married a man from Florida, but he would never put his hands on any woman. He married a woman that's a little crazy. I agree. Girl, see, that's where I'm coming from. I feel like it's a lot of them act that way and it's a lot of them don't. But it's I would say it's a whole lot more that do, but it definitely it matters who they marry. Because my daddy married my mom. She's a Georgia girl and she was certified crazy. Like she needed a check before they was giving checks. And he ain't never so much as pinched her. I promise you. He
Wow.
didn't say, why does Trick look like he's 76 when he only 46?
Well. Hmm.
See, I I ain't
Leave
touching
that
that.
alone. I finna
I'm
say
gonna let
leave
the
that
family tell
alone.
you why he looked like. Deborah Walker say Trick has the face of a gremlin and the body of a Teletubby. Oh my God.
Oh,
Mm,
welcome to the front porch.
yep. So, welcome to the porch. Simone say Trina come to Tallahassee a lot, so yeah, she act different. Sure do. Sure do. That lady is a hot mess. Micheline say, yeah, we Miami folks do not claim Trick or Trina. Exactly. For what? For what? Simone say that's why she's single in Florida right now. She ain't finna play with him. That's the
Okay.
best thing to do. That's the best thing to do. Kesey say Maurice looked like Al Green. Looked like Al Green after that woman put them hot grits on him.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
see, Lovely T say Trick look dirty. I wouldn't eat his food. Well, you safe unless you go by that house, by his house, because that restaurant don't belong to him, and I want him to quit fronting. That's what I want him to do for all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about it, boo, because unless you go by his house, you ain't gonna eat no food from Trick. Because Trick ain't got no restaurant. He know that's DJ E-Class restaurant. Why he fronting? And Micheline, you messy. Talking about Trina Spanish anyway. According to her daddy, she good and black. Matter of fact,
Mm.
according to her daddy, her edges and her original nose, she good and black.
Oh, not the original nose.
Exactly. Y'all know she was sitting up there trying to pretend talking about my dad is Dominican or whatever. Then
Sure
the
did. I
daddy had
remember
did a
that.
yeah, the daddy did an interview with Geisha 305, and the daddy went on there with Geisha and was like, we ain't no Dominicans at all, just black. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Dara say he need to worry about making them bankruptcy payments and stay out of women's faces. You better say that again.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
My
Yes,
God.
girl, her edges. Y'all know she be real crunchy about the edges. She ain't always got the soul glow going. And talking about she's a Dominican. Use a Negro and quit fronting.
A whole
See, that's
Negro.
what I was saying the other day. We are enough. You ain't gotta pretend like you mixed with something to feel beautiful. If you feel like you gotta be mixed with something other than black to be beautiful, you got way more problems than we can even talk about on the porch.
That's right.
And
That's
that's on
true.
period.
That's true.
Victoria say, I'm born in Chicago, raised in Detroit, now living in Florida, and married to a man born and raised in Liberty City, alumni of Western High. I'm beyond nuts. I know that's right, girl.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they cutting up. Girl, they always cutting up in the comments. So look at DC. Trick look like a jam big toe.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, I've been missing the front porch.
You ain't lying. Micheline said Trina behind be lying like she claimed she was Bahamian. Girl, she went from Bahamian to Dominican. I didn't know she was claiming to be Bahamian. Oh my
Trina
God.
been doing that for years, from way
Pretending to
back.
be, and you
Pretending.
ain't mixed
Mm-hmm.
with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Online it says that it says her that is from Dominican Republic, but let her mom is from Bahamas. But where child, she black, period. First of all, that heifer ain't from no Bahamas. Her daddy ain't from no Dominican Republic because he did an interview and said it out his own mouth. And then her other cousins on the daddy side told it too. They not mixed with nothing. She need to stop. And her mama look mighty black to me.
You know, she used to
Now
have a
that's
little
all.
club here in Houston. She was co-owner of a club here in Houston back in the
No,
day.
see, I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, she had a little club for ladies. It was a club that ladies went to meet other ladies called Big Yo's.
Mm-hmm.
That was back in the
Oh,
2000s.
see, you know, I didn't move here. I didn't move to Houston until later, so I didn't
Right.
know
Yeah,
about that stuff. So I
she
missed
got a
out
lot of
on that.
roots here in Houston. Houston knows Trina real well.
Child, the whole world know Trina. All you needed was a couple dollars. Now, Micheline Pierre say Rick look like fungus filled big toes. See?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Brown Bunny 04 say the only thing Spanish is her wigs. Maybe.
Oh.
Oh, that's crazy. Listen,
Mm-mm.
Sandy, me, myself say Trick uglier than his own feet. Now that's pushing it, sis. Now that's strong right there. That's strong. Trick looked like that thing from the McDonald's cartoon Grimace, the purple. Oh my God.
Mm-mm-mm. They
Oh
coming
my.
strong.
Yeah, they came for it. They came for it. Yes, I'm in Houston. I moved over here to Houston. I've been over here in Houston for the last few years. Mm-hmm. Lord, she talking about I'm gonna stop going in. Look, I'm gonna stop in. Oh, okay, you gonna stop in. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, the wig Princess say them wigs is Chinese.
Okay. Not Spanish.
DC say Trick is Grimace and Trina is the Hamburger. I'm
Ooh.
through.
DC cutting up.
Listen, he ain't wrong, no. Trina done bleached herself till she is orange like Malaysia Pargo. Lance
Oh.
Leggins say he probably smell like his feet too. Now that I believe.
Oh. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, you gonna be out here next week to see your people? Okay, all right. Simone said y'all dragging him to the earth's core. Well, sis, why would you have us to drag him after he put his hands on a young black woman? You know we got to take him all the way there.
That's right.
At this point, Trick is a candidate for baptism. We got to take him to the water.
Come on. Come on.
James say, I don't want to wish waking up the Trick Daddy in the dark on my worst enemy. Jesus.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Miss Harris say Trick should be ashamed coming outside looking like a whole garbage bag.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Lord, see, now Micheline, I didn't know you was no sniper like this. We gonna mess around and put you in the corner. She say, Child Trina be having them wigs from the 79th Street Flea Market. You know she used to back in the day, girl. Now that's what I'm gonna say. Lord, then she
Mm.
say with his no neck having tail. See there? Listen, are y'all through dragging Maurice? Are y'all
I
through
don't
dragging
think they
him?
are.
I'm gonna give him time to get it all out because Maurice is just sickening, and I'm tired of him. Myra Torres say it's when she get to doing all that screaming that she loses me. Makes no sense. They both got huge platforms they use for ignorance. Okay, who is that, boo?
I finna
Talking
say they.
about Trina or who? Who you talking about? Put it in the comments so I can catch it. Candice Lane say Trick looked like he had a very hard life to be 46. My husband is 64 and look way younger than Trick.
Oh God.
Oh, oh my
And
God. Hey,
wow.
Nika. Nika 007 say yes, the only thing mixed by Trina is them wigs mixed with roadkill, raccoon, and cootie hair. Uh-uh.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-uh. Nika, I didn't even know you was like that. I ain't know you was like that. Lord, DC say I'm not going to go in on Trina's wigs. I think it's good she used recycled plastic.
You know,
Oh,
I just. Wow.
oh my God. Look at him. Wait just a minute. Micheline Pierre talking about she done now. After you done all that, now you done.
Okay.
And you say both of them. Well, you got to look at girl. Both Trick and Trina are extremely ignorant people, so you can't be surprised, sis. And look, who is this? Wait a minute, hold on. Ray Ray all day say it's the coke. Now that's what
Mm,
Ray Ray say. Lovely T say dump Trick in the same dumpster with the pelican. Child, now that right there would be a sight to see. That'll be a sight to see. Listen,
my God.
men folks, y'all is still dragging this man.
They seriously are.
Oh my God. Listen. We gonna go ahead. Fun Flaw say the front porch is everything. Yeah, it goes down on the porch. These people don't
Show
stand
do.
you. If you find yourself out there showing out, acting ignorant, stank, nasty, anti-black woman, anti-black, you become problematic and start messing with folks. These people over here on this porch gonna drag you, and I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna just say that up front. I'm not saving nobody. If you do something crazy and you manage to find yourself on the porch, I can promise you it ain't gonna go well.
No, it's not.
It is not gonna go well.
It never does.
It never ever does. They don't spare you, and it ain't happening. Look here, I didn't even come on here to stay up here this long. I just wanted to talk about the show and tell y'all what Maurice did, so y'all will know what's going on. Y'all know we're gonna be back on the porch again Thursday and Saturday, unless something else happens, because y'all know we will have an emergency dragging on the porch at any given time. It can happen. Any given time, the drag can happen.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, if all hearts are clear, we finna close this session of the porch out. Allison got one more. I'm gonna let her get this in for the road. Allison said, "Wait, Trick is not 50. He only 46. He looked like he has one foot in the grave."
My
Okay.
God.
Yes, Lord. And Micheline Pierre, thank you for the super chat, sister. She said, "Good night, y'all. One more for the road. Trick looked like a science project gone wrong." And on
Ooh.
that note, I'm gonna have to agree with you, and I'm gonna let it lay right there. And my matter of fact, let me put this back up on the screen, and we gonna close out on that note, Ken folks. So
Yeah.
listen, we'll be back on the porch Thursday and Saturday, unless, like I say, something crazy happen, and we will have an emergency session to be dragging on the front porch if somebody get out of line before then. In the meanwhile, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we gonna talk again. Be ready for our crown chats during the week and our crown therapy on Friday. I
All
love
right.
y'all. Good
Love you
night.
too. Bye bye.